Hi, I'm Ricky Alexander.
And I'm Sweet Meg.
And today we have Rob Adkins, one of my favorite bass players. He's the type of bass player that could be playing by himself and it's swinging so hard. We're happy to have you. Welcome.
Happy to be here.
So Rob, your feel on the bass is one of my favorite parts about your playing. Where do you get your inspiration for that? Who are you listening to?
I don't sit down and say, oh, Ray Brown is playing this type of like little accent, and so I'm going to try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try not to be too conscious about my style. I think with other instruments, it's more natural to think, oh, I'm playing this style of music, so this is idiomatic to a certain period, so I'm going to play in that style with that sort of language. And you don't really have to do that as much on bass. You can just kind of let everybody else do that and then just try to fit in. Make it
feel good. Okay.
That makes sense with your playing, though, to hear you say that so much to me. Because, I mean, I can't remember who called you this at one point, but your name came up in some conversation years ago, and someone was saying, oh, the silent giant or something like that. And it's true, because it's like, I feel that about your playing. It's like, I wouldn't say, like, oh, he does this or he does that style. It's just like a presence that's surrounding us, and it makes everything yummy and feel good, you know? And I think that it makes complete sense that when you describe your playing, and I'm like, oh, well, of course you think that way, because that's exactly how your playing comes out.
I cried for you. Now it's your turn to cry over me. Many roads all have a turning. That's one thing you're learning. Oh, I cried for you. What a fool I used to be. I'm now a
another time we were talking about your playing, and you're very specific about your mic setup. And I remember one of the person playing them were like, "Of course you sound that good. You don't want any mud in the way." And it's true, because I appreciate playing with you because of how much you care about how it is amplified and how you get it out there.
Like the room that you're playing in as a bass player, in my experience, could have as much to do with the way that I play as the style of music that I play. Right? So like if a room is super wet, or if a room is super dry, or if it's quiet or loud, like that's going to affect the way, the choices that I make. That changes the way that it actually physically feels to play the bass, and the decisions that I make, as much as like this is 20s jazz, or this is 30s jazz, or this is 40s jazz, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I like that about the bass, you know?
Shanty in the old shanty town. The roof so slanty, baby, she touches the ground. Some tumble down shack by some old railroad track. Like some millionaire mansion keep calling me back. I give up my castle if I were king. More than some castle is my everything. Queen waiting now with a silvery crown in my shanty in that old shanty town. I'd give up my castle if I was a king. It's more than some castle, it's my everything. There's a queen waiting now with a silvery crown in my shanty in that old shanty town.